So what's up, everyone? So, um, here's the thing. Quick last minute Freak Chef thing. Got a gig for Freak Chef, and it's starting to rain. Originally, this whole thing was supposed to be a grill outside thing, and it's not happening that way now. So, it's raining now. There are more thunderstorms coming, and this whole thing that was supposed to happen outside with the barbed wire that I'm cooking on the whole time. The human ashtray after dinner, cigarette burns, cigar burns, stuff like that to me. Plus, like, I mean, they love watching me, like, especially like this whole thing's like the whole barbed wire thing this time. But the regular VIP stuff, and everything. So I'm like, in 2 hours, I have to be there. Now, the original recipe was going to be whole chicken breast, stuff on the grill with stuff, but we have to move it inside. Now, the recipe was meant for the grill, but they wanted to change the recipe up a little bit, or the actual dish, and they're cool with it. They said, just to let you know, um, you know, long story short, just to sum it up, I need to make chicken cutlets now instead of whole chicken breast. So their oven doesn't work right. They think it works, but it's not really doing the right stuff. So I'm like, okay, we can do this similar thing, but in chicken cutlets, utilize pans. I load some extra pans in, load some extra barbed wire in, because that's going to be all over the ground when I'm cooking and stuff. Plus, they're like, I get safety pins shoved in my feet and stuff. Fuck yeah, I'm very excited about. And used as an ashtray after dinner by then. But they love watching me cook on like barbed wire and fucking my feet up and shit like that. And of course, I'm like pretty much ready to go. I just have to write a couple things on me if they want me to write on me, like paint toy and stuff like that, use me and stuff like that. But that's about it. But I need to modify this thing, and I don't want to spend a lot of prep time. I have 2 hours, and they're only about a half hour away, to make sure I'm there early enough before I'm supposed to actually show up. But I figured, let me fillet let me make chicken cutlets now out of this to work for the recipe that I'm doing. So I figure, why not do a quick Sunday supper for you guys, and little kitchen tip on filleting or making chicken cutlets out of whole chicken breast with rib meat, and how I'm adapting this. And I figure, why not show you guys what I'm doing. So here's the package of chicken. All right, so I take the chicken breast, and of course, for what we're doing now, I don't need this fatty part of the rib meat, and I really gotta start working quick here. But take your breast, lay it out like that, and you're gonna start on the top here, and you're gonna cut into it probably about 1/4 inch in, okay? Don't go all the way through, okay? Make a nice even cut, start rolling that out, and go around the chicken breast that way. Going 1/4 inch off the bottom now, okay? Roll that around, complete that cut, open it up, okay? And then you can continue that this way. And open that up. Now, this is where that rib meat was, and I'm not fond of this little hole in the middle, but that's why there's always some sort of allowance for a extra piece or two, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a plastic bag, and we're going to pound it thin so it flattens everything out. And I'll do this one more time with another breast. Take one, again, trim the rib meat, trim that fat off. If there's anything under there, we'll get rid of that too. And there's that piece there we'll get rid of. I like to have one of these little towels around, because sometimes if it's in the breast, it's easier just to pull that whole thing right out. Alright, so again, starting at the top of the breast, 1/4 inch in deep, we cut to the edge, Turn. Roll it out that way. Open it up, and that looks a lot better. Trim some of that fattiness off there. That connected it to the rib cage. And again, we're going to pound this thin with our meat hammer. Even open that up a little more. And there we go. There's another one. So that's pretty much how I do chicken cutlets. Another way you can do it is a traditional way, and I'm gonna do it both ways because I have an extra piece here. Again, I still trim all the fat off, just like that. But then you take your knife, hold your hand. Sometimes you can get a good maybe 3 cutlets out of each breast. So there's one, and then again with the knife, cutting it that way. This will be number 2 and 3. So now we have 3 cutlets on one breast, standard size. And again, you pound these thin, they're going to flatten out a little bit, and that's all good. But for this recipe, I wanted the larger cutlets to pound thin because of just the style that we're doing with it. So there we go. And again, when you pound that, it'll come back together. So that's pretty much a gist of filleting and making chicken cutlets out of chicken breast. If you know what you're doing, it saves you a lot of time, and you don't have to worry about spending the extra money to buy chicken cutlets because you're paying for the labor that people do to make them cutlets. Just like chicken tenders. I make my own chicken tenders and all that. So stay tuned for more cool Freak Chef videos. Thank you for watching Sunday Supper. Subscribe to my subscription platform so that you can see all my videos and content, not just these freebie tips that I send out there. So again, go to painfreakofficial.com. All my links are there. My Freak Chef stuff is under my Freak Show Patreon. And of course, I have all my other content and stuff for my other stuff that I do, fuck my shit, on the 18 Up platform. So, hope you guys like my Sunday Supper series, the freebie tips, and subscribe to see all of it. Love you guys. I gotta hurry up and get this done.